everyone, I am Dilpreet Kaur from IELTS Made Easy. I hope all of you are doing great and practicing a lot for your IELTS exam. If not, then let's just practice today. So before starting with the session, let me just introduce you. So we have session at two different times, one at 12 noon, which is on reading and listening, and at 7 p.m. in the evening we have writing and speaking session. And usually Monday, Tuesday and Friday we cover reading part, whereas listening on Wednesday and Thursday, right? And 7 p.m. we have writing and speaking session, writing on Thursday, Friday, and speaking Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So we have session from Monday until Friday at two different time, that is at 12 noon and one at 7 p.m. in the evening. In these sessions, we provide detailed explanation to each module, vocabulary improvement and doubt clarifications. So guys, if you have any doubt related to listening, you can write in the chat box, because we are going to cover listening today. Okay? And before starting, I recommend you to download the Telegram application. Okay, this is an application. Download this application from your Play Store. If you're using Android, and if you're using iPhone, you can download it from your App Store. And the name is IELTS capital underscore M capital ADE small underscore E capital ASY small. You need to search for this name and join the channel. Correct? And the YouTube channel is also IELTS Made Easy. Subscribe this channel and hit the bell icon so that you can get the notifications. Guys, these are not recorded sessions. These are only live streaming sessions. However, you can view them again by liking the video. So do like the video. It will be added to your liked videos. So give it a thumbs up, which is below. Okay. And share this video with your friends so that they can also get the benefit of these free live sessions. And follow us on Instagram and social media platform to get updated. So let me just welcome everybody. Hi Harfateh, good afternoon. Then we have Simran. Hi Simran, good afternoon. Kiran, hello Jivan, Kiran, Arshveer, Kiran, Jot Kaur, I'm good. Sun, Kohinoor, Gurjinder, Bayant, Jivan again. Okay, welcome everybody to the live session again. So let's just wait for a few more students to join. Namaskar Davinder, nice to see you. Hi JAND Janda, what is that? Just Karan Singh, Harjinder Kaur, Komal, Jeevan, Sashikal Sant Guru. Can you please tell me your name? Hi Davendra, Inderjeet Garewal, very good. Hi Hema, Jagdeep Kaur, welcome everybody. Amandeep, then we have Dhruv, Chauhan, Sukhman, Preet, Harman Kaur, Sandeep, Anuraj, Rosmi. Hi Gurpreet Kaur, Kiran, Davendra, Amandeep, Anuj, Learn with Sukhdeep. Fan page, Gurpreet, Japjeet. Hi guys, Ramneet, Deepika, Jugal, Jeet, Sukhdeep, Komal. So many students are joining, very good. Surmukh, Hema, Davendra, Satwant. I don't know your name, Oye son. Is this a name? Hi Dimple. Hi Shruti, Preet, Kuman, Preet, Sidhu again. I'm good, Preet. How about you? Hi Desai, Aarti. Then we have Cricket, Sashikal. Hi Gurpreet. Welcome everybody to the live session. Thank you Rupinder Kaur. I hope this is helping you out a lot. हाँ जी, ये मैन जी, पंजाब में पेपर कैंसिल हो चुके हैं. आई थिंक मई के सारे पेपर कैंसल्ड हैं. और आई डोंट नो अबाउट जून का अभी नहीं पता. आई डोंट नो अबाउट जून येट, राइट. थैंक यू गौरव सैनी, यू गाइज आर ऑल्सो वेरी स्वीट. ओके, सत श्री अकाल दीप्ति शर्मा. हाय हरजीत, रूप सिंह, किरण, सुमित, सुखमन, इंद्रजीत. थैंक यू इंद्रजीत. नहीं, आज रीडिंग नहीं है. Thank you, Roop Singh. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for appreciating. So we have listening today. So this is the listening score table, which is same. Listening is same for general academic. Okay. So that's the score table. So if you want to get 7 band in listening, your 30 and 31 must be correct. Okay. So just go through this score table. Okay, so today we are going to do listening matchups, as you have said that कि कल हमें matchups करवाए जाएं. In the previous session, yesterday we did maps. We discussed the maps, listening maps, and today we are going to cover matchups. Means there will be certain options you have to match with that. Okay. Anuj Sen, for that you need to contact on the number which is visible on the screen. Can you see the number? Okay, it is displayed, you can watch. सुखमन कल ही हमने मैप्स करे थे डियर. Yes, computer based exams are going on. वो हो रहे हैं conduct. So you can opt for that as well. Okay, so here we have these questions. Thank you, Agam Preet. I recommend you to join the Telegram channel as well as subscribe the YouTube channel. And welcome. Okay, welcome to IELTS Made Easy World. Okay, Sukhman, but sorry, but you won't be able to get that class. That is not recorded. Okay, so let's see what is this question all about. And before starting, I want to play the audio for a sound check. If it is audible, please write yes or no or give a thumbs up if it is audible. And if it is not audible, do let me know before starting so that we can rectify the problem, right? I'm going to play the audio for a sound check. Please let me know whether it is audible or not.
Used to be the capital of the Isle of Man and its medieval castle. And on day 6, it's back to the ferry or the airport if you flew to the island, and time to go home.
Okay, that's quite loud from my side. I think it is audible. Okay, it is audible. Okay, lots of thumbs up. Yes, yes, yes. That's great. Okay, very good. It is audible. Audible, audible, audible. ठीक है. Okay, that's fine. I can hear clearly. Right. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, fine. So it is audible. So let's just see what are the types of questions so that we can start it. Okay. So what did findings of previous research claim about the personality traits of a child is likely to have because of their position in the family? Now the question is कि ये finding, now read the question very carefully. I am going to highlight the keywords. What did findings of previous research, here the keywords are findings, what they found actually, उन्होंने क्या रिसर्च करा था, पुरानी रिसर्च की बात करें, प्रीवियस रिसर्च ने क्या क्लेम करा था, पुरानी कोई रिसर्च थी एंड इट वाज क्लेमिंग समथिंग अबाउट द पर्सनैलिटी ट्रेट्स अ चाइल्ड इज लाइकली टू हैव. मतलब एक बच्चा घर में कैसे रिस्पॉन्ड करता है, पर्सनैलिटी ट्रेट्स, उसकी पर्सनैलिटी कैसे है, ठीक है, फैमिली में, बिकॉज ऑफ देयर पोजीशन, अकॉर्डिंग टू देयर पोजीशन इन द फैमिली. सो हेयर दे हैव द पर्सनैलिटी ट्रेट्स. ये उनकी पर्सनैलिटी ट्रेट्स हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल इट इज़ आउटगोइंग, सेल्फिश है वो. आउटगोइंग मीन्स हर किसी के साथ घुलने मिलने वाला. सेल्फिश आपको पता है, इंडिपेंडेंट, दूसरे के ऊपर डिपेंड ना करने वाला. अटेंशन सीकिंग है, हमेशा अपने आप को लाइमलाइट में रखता है. इंट्रोवर्टेड, ठीक है, इंट्रोवर्टेड अगेन मीन्स हु इज़ वेरी रिजर्व्ड काइंड ऑफ पर्सन, ठीक है. कोऑपरेटिव है, क्या वो केयरिंग है या कॉम्पिटिटिव है. All right, and that is the position in the family according to which you have to match these personality traits. You have to see, you have to choose 6 answers from this box and write the letter A to H next to your questions. Okay, so you have to write these letters only, A to H. So you have these position in the family. The first position is the eldest child, means जो सबसे बड़ा बच्चा होता है उसकी क्या पर्सनैलिटी रहती है. मिडल चाइल्ड जो बीच वाला होता है. यंगेस्ट जो सबसे छोटा होता है. जो ट्विन होते हैं उनकी क्या पर्सनैलिटी रहती है. ओनली चाइल्ड, अगर घर में सिर्फ एक ही बच्चा, उसकी क्या पर्सनैलिटी रहती है. अ चाइल्ड विच मच ओल्डर सिबलिंग्स, एक ऐसा बच्चा जिसके बहुत बड़े बड़े भाई बहन हो. Okay, siblings means our brothers sisters. So this is about the position in the family, and that is the personality traits. So you're going to match these personality traits with the position in the family from 1 to 6. Now let me tell you how to solve such type of questions. ऐसे क्वेश्चंस आपको, लाइमलाइट का मतलब होता है अटेंशन में आना, हमेशा अपने आप, मतलब कुछ ऐसे लोग होते हैं ना अटेंशन सीकर्स होते हैं कि अब हमारे यूट्यूब सेशन में ही देख लो, देयर आर लॉट्स ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स हु आर अटेंशन सीकर्स, जो बार बार मैसेज को लिखते हैं, हाईलाइट करते हैं, अपने आप को हाईलाइट सा करना, दैट इज़ लाइमलाइट में आना. ठीक है, अटेंशन सीकिंग. आई होप इट इज़ क्लियर नाउ. ठीक है. कॉम्पिटिटिव मीन्स जो कॉम्पिटिशन में रहते हैं एक दूसरे से, हमेशा कॉम्पिटिशन में रहता है, मैं तेरे से ज़्यादा बेटर हूँ तो मेरे से कम है, लाइक दैट इज़ कॉम्पिटिटिव. Yes, I think the meaning of these personality traits are clear. If it's not clear, do let me know. वीना रानी, हमने एक्चुअली ट्रू फॉल्स नॉट गिवन कर लिए थे, बट ऑफ कोर्स आई एम गोइंग टू कवर इन द कमिंग सेशंस आल्सो, सो स्टे ट्यून्ड विद अस. ओके. Yes, let me see if there is any other doubt. Introvert I have already explained. Introvert means जो रिजर्व्ड रहता है, रिजर्व्ड. इंट्रोवर्टेड, इसका ऑपोजिट होता है एक्सट्रोवर्ट, हु इज़ नॉट वेरी ओपन. इंट्रोवर्ट अपने आप में रहने वाला, बहुत रिजर्व रहना, चुप चुप रहता है अपने आप में, अपने सेल्फ लविंग पर्सन काइंड ऑफ. ठीक है. एंड आउट गोइंग मीन्स जो ईजिली सबके साथ सोशलेबल हो सकता है, बातें करता रहता है, आउट गोइंग पर्सन. Yes, for Fateh, you can say that introverted can be a shy type of person. Extroverted is a person who is very open. आउटगोइंग जो हमेशा दूसरों से बातें करना है, जैसे किसी से भी मिलजुल के रहने वाला, मिलनसार जैसे हम बोलते हैं, दैट इज आउटगोइंग पर्सन. यस, आई होप इट इज क्लियर. यस, आई हैव ऑलरेडी टोल्ड व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ अटेंशन सीकिंग. दिलवीर सिंह, यू आर अटेंशन सीकर. ध्यान केंद्रित करने वाला, अटेंशन सीकिंग. आई होप इट इज क्लियर. Okay, so it's clear now. Okay, how to solve these questions? First we need to let me just explain you ऐसे questions solve कैसे करने हैं. Now the best way is some students actually read all the options while listening, but what is the trick? While you are listening, for the eldest child, note all the keywords. Quickly just write down all the keywords. मैं आपको एक ऑप्शन करके बताऊंगी. I will solve this one for you guys, how to note all the keywords. This is the important thing. Note all the keywords and after this audio is completed, match it. फिर उसके बाद match करो, but after the audio, okay? Because they are speaking, they are going to speak continuously. We cannot match at that time. It happens, हम ऊपर नीचे देखते रहते हैं जिसकी वजह से हमारा टाइम चले जाता है. इट्स बेटर कि हम कीवर्ड्स को जल्दी से अपनी हैंड राइटिंग में लिख लें, फिर बाद में मैच कर लेंगे. आई विल डू वन फॉर यू. ओके, आई विल डू वन और टू फॉर यू. ठीक है, रेस्ट ऑफ यू गाइज आर गोइंग टू सॉल्व, राइट? सो लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड. आई एम गोइंग टू प्ले द ऑडियो नाउ, फाइनल ऑडियो. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द फर्स्ट वन. करेक्ट? ओके. Yes, I request everybody to please pay concentration. Concentrate on the listening so that you can hear properly and write your answers correctly. Fine?
Now listen carefully and answer questions 21 to 26.
Ed, how are you getting on with the reading for our presentation next week?
Well, okay, Ruth, but there's so much of it.
I know. I hadn't realised birth order was such a popular area of research.
But the stuff on birth order and personality is mostly unreliable. From what I've been reading, A lot of the claims about how your position in the family determines certain personality traits are just stereotypes with no robust evidence to support them.
Okay, but that's an interesting point. We could start by outlining what previous research has shown. There are studies going back over 100 years.
Yeah, so we could just run through some of the typical traits. Like the consensus seems to be that oldest children are generally less well adjusted because they never get over the arrival of a younger sibling.
Right, but on a positive note, some studies claim that they were thought to be good at nurturing. Certainly in the past, when people had large families, they would have been expected to look after the younger ones.
There isn't such a clear picture for middle children, but one trait that a lot of the studies mention is that they are easier to get on with than older or younger.
Be eager to please and helpful, although that's certainly not accurate as far as my family goes. My middle brother was a nightmare, always causing fight.
Okay, so I have written the keywords quickly. As you can see that I was listening to the audio. I was not going through these options. I was listening to the audio clearly so that I can note down all the keywords. Right, now I'm going to match my answers with that. Now what I have written is the eldest child is less adjusted. चलो ठीक है, वो कम एडजस्ट करते हैं, पर उसने एक कॉन्ट्राडिक्ट बात करी और यूजुअली हमारा आंसर हमेशा कॉन्ट्राडिक्शन के बाद में होता है. आफ्टर कॉन्ट्राडिक्शन वी हैव आवर राइट आंसर्स. सो उसने कॉन्ट्राडिक्ट करा दैट ऑन अ पॉजिटिव नोट, पॉजिटिव बात करी, दे आर गुड एट नर्चरिंग इन लार्ज फैमिलीज. प्रीवियस टाइम में जब फैमिलीज बहुत बड़ी होती थी, दे आर गुड एट नर्चरिंग. नर्चरिंग मतलब किसी चीज़ का पालन पोषण, केयर करना. नर्चरिंग का मतलब होता है केयर करना. So this is the thing which is matching with it. So I can clearly write that the answer for eldest child will be G. Correct? So this is how you're going to solve your answers correctly. In this way you won't make it incorrect. बिल्कुल exact 100% sure your answer will be correct if you write these keywords. Okay? So first is G. Didox Adeep, there are lots of students in my session who understand English, Hindi and Punjabi, so I am using the mixture of all these things, and now I am speaking English only. I am not using any other language. I hope it is clear to you. Thank you for your concern. Okay, so first one is G. Now let's move to the second one. I have written the keywords as well. Easier, they are easier with older, younger people, their child, जो उनकी फैमिली में older या younger होते हैं, they are easier with them. ठीक है, easier होते हैं, pleasing होते हैं, helping होते हैं. So here the keyword is helping. Help करने वाले होते हैं. Helping means they are cooperative, right? किसी के help करना means you guys are cooperative. So yes, the middle child is cooperative. So right answer is F for this. I hope it is clear. No, it is not A. This is the thing you guys misunderstood. It is not A. Easier का मतलब outgoing नहीं होगा. Easier is not outgoing. Okay? Easier with older, young and please helping. You have to listen the entire sentence what they're talking about. So the right answer for this is F. I hope it is clear to everybody. This is how you're going to solve these. Just write down all the key points, keywords लिख लीजिए and then simply match it. Okay? In this way you will never fail. Any doubt in this you can write in the chat box. Otherwise I'll play the audio in continuity for next one. Yes. Clear. I want 3-4 students who say clear. Yes. Okay. It's clear. Any doubt? Yes guys, if you have any doubt in first and second question, do write it down. Otherwise I'll move to the next one. It's clear. Okay, fine. That's great. That's great. Okay, so I'm going to play the audio and I'll give you term. This one, it's your turn to solve youngest child. Okay, so listen carefully and write the answer for third and fourth. Let's solve 3 and 4. Okay, it's your turn. Let's move it. No, of course, Nikesh, Bashin, how they can be in sequence? इसके आंसर क्या ABCD थोड़ी ना होंगे. These are not in sequence, but they are going to speak every sequence में ही बोलेंगे. First they will talk about eldest child, then middle, then the youngest. These are in sequence. All right. So let's go.
And envious of whatever I had.
As I said, none of this seems to relate to my own experience. I'm the youngest in my family, and I don't recognize myself in any of the studies I've read about. I'm supposed to have been a sociable and confident child who made friends easily, but I was actually terribly shy.
Really? That's funny. There have been hundreds of studies on twins, but mostly about nurture versus nature.
There was one on personality which said that a twin is likely to be quite shy in social situations because they always have their twin around to depend on for support.
My cousins were like that when they were small. They were only interested in each other and found it hard to engage with other kids. They're fine now, though.
Oh,
Okay, so yes, of course, listening is always in sequence, right? Amandeep Kaur, listening हमेशा sequence में ही होती है. Yes, what about answer third and fourth? Let me see how many of you are writing. Third is not E, guys. It's not E. Okay, let me just explain you what they were saying. Then make a guess. The youngest child, they were saying that he was talking about अपने बारे में बात कर रहा. He was talking about himself that I was supposed to be sociable. मतलब उसने उसकी स्टडी के according to the study he was saying that I was supposed to be sociable. Now I have already explained you the meaning of sociable. That is outgoing. Who is sociable? जो दूसरों से बात करता हो, है ना, घुल मिल जाता हो जल्दी से. So that was the keyword. इसका keyword sociable था, right? So the answer was A, right? Third is A. And then he said that a twin is basically usually shy होते हैं. वो shy होते हैं because उन्हें they have their twin, that other child with them, so they do not interact with others. They do not interact with other child because they are comfortable with their partner only. Twins, they are comfortable together only, so they are usually shy. Shy means introverted. I have already explained. So E is the right answer for this. The keyword was shy. Okay, so third is A, fourth is E. I hope it is clear to everyone. Fourth is E, not C. Any doubt in this? Write in the chat box. So answer is G, F, A, E. We have to solve only child and a child with much more older siblings. Yes guys, if you have any doubt until this, please write it down. You have to listen the entire sentence. For your answer, you have to listen the entire sentence. And I will be writing keywords for these also so that you can get the answer. Okay, do I need to repeat? Okay, fourth one. See, listen carefully.
Always causing fights and envious of whatever I had.
as I said, none of this seems to relate to my own experience. I'm the youngest in my family, and I don't recognize myself in any of the studies I've read about. I'm supposed to have been a sociable and confident child.
तो कह रहा है कि मैं अपने साथ अगर रिलेट करूं तो मैं ऐसा बिल्कुल नहीं हूं. आई एम सपोज टू बी, मुझे सोशलेबल होना चाहिए एंड कॉन्फिडेंट, बट देयर ही सेइंग मैं ऐसा नहीं हूं. इट मीन स्टडीज क्या कह रही है कि जो यंगेस्ट चाइल्ड है दे शुड बी कॉन्फिडेंट एंड सोशलेबल एंड दैट इज आउट गोइंग, राइट.
Made friends easily.
Made
But
friends
I was actually...
Made friend easily, जल्दी से फ्रेंड्स बना लेना, ठीक है. So they are outgoing. Made friends easily. So that means it is outgoing person. Okay?
terribly shy.
Really? That's funny.
But वो कह रहा है मैं तो terribly shy था, मैं तो बेहद shy था. Then they will be talking about twins. Okay?
Hundreds of studies on twins, but mostly about nurture versus nature.
There was one on personality which said that a twin is likely to be quite shy in social situations because they always have their twin around to depend on for support.
My cousins were like that when they were small. They were only interested in each other and found it hard to engage with other kids.
I hope
They're fine now.
clear. I hope it is clear that they are shy in social situations. They are comfortable with each other only. They do not like to interact with other children. ठीक है. So it means they are shy. They are introverted. They do not like to, जो लोग दूसरों के साथ इंटरेक्ट करने में पसंद नहीं करते, they are introverted. ठीक है. I hope it is clear to everyone. Now let's move to the next 5 and 6. Please say yes if it is clear. Yes, is it clear everybody? हाँ जी नितिन सैनी, बट यहाँ पे वो कॉन्ट्राडिक्ट नहीं कर रहे, यहाँ पे वर्ड उन्होंने बट यूज किया था, देन आफ्टर दैट इट वाज द आंसर. इट्स नॉट दैट हर किसी में वो बट बोलने वाले हैं. आई होप इट इज क्लियर, राइट? ओके, yes, fine, thank you so much, thank you. So let's move to the next one. I'm going to play the audio for the only child and a child with much older siblings. I will be writing the keywords so that you can identify the answers. So let's get started. Here you go.
Though, only children have had a really bad press. A lot of studies have branded them as loners who think the world revolves around them because they've never had to fight for their parents' attention.
That does seem a bit harsh. One category I hadn't considered before was children with much older siblings. A couple of studies mentioned that these children grow up more quickly and are expected to do basic things for themselves, like getting dressed.
I can see how that might be true, although I expect they're sometimes the exact opposite, playing the baby role and clamouring for special treatment.
Yes, okay. So what about 5th and 6th? Deepti Sharma is writing 5th as D. I know that you guys will think as D only, attention seeking, but that is not the right answer. Sixth is also not D. D is not the option for anybody. D किसी का option नहीं है. Let me just make this clear. D is not the option. I have already told you D is not the option. What about G? G we have already covered. Kartik Kumar, G हमने already cover कर लिया है. That is caring. See, G have we already covered. So we have covered A. I'm going to cross them. D is not option for anybody. G we have covered. We have covered F also, E also. We are left with only B, C and H. Selfish, independent and competitive. H भी किसी का option नहीं है. Okay, I'm going to write down the answer because you guys are writing wrong. I have written the keywords here. Bad press. उनका impression थोड़ा सा बुरा है. उन्हें ऐसे लगता है कि सारा जो दुनिया ना उनके आले revolves around them, जिससे उन्हें लगता है they're very kind of a person. They think that this world revolves around them, and they did not to seek any attention. उनको attention लेने की ज़रूरत नहीं है क्योंकि वो अकेले. How they are attention seeking कैसे हो सकते हैं? Attention seeker तो तब होगा ना अगर आपकी फैमिली में 5-6 बच्चे हैं और वो attention seek करने की कोशिश कर रहा है. Attention seeking वो होते हैं जिनको attention लेनी ज़रूरत होती है. Those who want the attention of their parents. If you have so many members in the family but they are only one child, उसे attention की क्या ज़रूरत है? So basically they are selfish. क्योंकि उन्हें लगता है कि the world revolves around them. So they are selfish. उन्हें किसी चीज़ के लिए fight करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. They need not to get the attention. So they are selfish. So B is the right answer. Try to listen carefully. B is the right answer for this. Okay? I hope it is clear. Selfish. Only child are selfish. And the last one is a child with much older siblings. वो with child जिसके बहुत बड़े भाई बहन होते हैं, those who having very young older siblings, elders, they actually learn things very quickly. I've written learn things very quickly and do themselves, like dressing up themselves. उसने बोला भी था अपने आप तैयार होना, अपने आप वो चीज़ करना. अपने आप मीन्स किसी के ऊपर डिपेंड नहीं करते हैं वो. So they are independent. Those who are independent. I hope it is clear. I have made the transcript clear. Right? If there is any doubt, please write it down in the chat box. Yes, any doubt in this you can write in the chat box. So these are the right answers: G, F, A, E, B, C. I hope now the concept is clear how to solve matchups. Right? You got 4 on 6. Okay, practice more. Okay, you want to repeat the audio for the 6th one. Okay, I'm going to repeat the audio for the 5th and 6th one so that it is clear to you guys.
Confident child who made friends easily, but I was actually terribly shy.
Really? That's funny. There have been hundreds of studies on twins, but mostly about nurture versus nature.
There was one on personality which said that a twin is likely to be quite shy in social situations because they always have their twin around to depend on for support.
My cousins were like that when they were small. They were only interested in each other and found it hard to engage with other kids. They're fine now, though.
Only children have had a really bad press. A lot of studies have branded them as loners who think the world revolves around them because they've never had to fight for their parents' attention.
That does seem a bit harsh.
They are saying they don't have to fight for their attention. So how they can be attention seeker? क्या उन्हें अपने पेरेंट्स से फाइट करने की ज़रूरत है for attention? No, वो तो अकेले बच्चे हैं ना. They need not to fight for their attention. So attention seeker तो कभी हो ही नहीं सकता. Right? So listen carefully.
One category I hadn't considered before was children with much older siblings. A couple of studies mentioned that these children grow up more quickly and are expected to do basic things for themselves, like
They are
getting...
expected to do basic things by themselves. मतलब वो बेसिक चीज़ें अपने आप करते हैं, किसी के ऊपर निर्भर नहीं होते हैं. So they are independent.
Rest.
I can see how that might be true, although I expect they're sometimes the exact opposite, playing the baby role and clamouring for special treatment.
Although he is thinking that, but what the research is saying, findings, हमें ये question ध्यान में रखना है, what the findings are saying. Findings ये कह रहे हैं कि they learn things more quickly and they are expected to do things themselves, so they are independent. I hope it is clear to everybody, and you can rewind the video if you want to listen the audio again. All right. Okay. So I hope it is clear. Let's move to the next one. Again we have matchups, but this time you are going to solve them. I will not help you out. Ramneet, they are selfish because they think that the world revolves around them. उन्हें लगता है कि दुनिया उनके इर्द गिर्द घूमती है, तो वो selfish नहीं हो गए. प्रीत कौर, हमने MCQ करे थे, ठीक है? I hope the explanation is clear. Let's move to the next one. And this is another type of matchup. These are same matchups only. What topic do Kathy and Graham choose to illustrate each novel? So कौन सा topic उन्होंने use करा था to exemplify this novels? So these are some novels by Dickens. So you have to choose 6 answers from these options and write your letters. Okay. So options, we have these topics: poverty, education, Dickens travels, entertainment, crime and the law, wealth, medicine, a woman's life. And these are novels by Dickens: The Pickwick Papers, Oliver Twist, Nicholas Nickleby, Martin Chuzzlewit, and Bleak House, and we have Little Dorrit. So these are the novels, right? I'm going to play the audio. This time you are going to solve. I'm not going to help you out for this. Okay, completely you are going to solve this. Let me just play the audio for you guys.
Guys, you won't believe this.
Okay, you won't believe that you are going to solve this by yourself now. Yes. Okay, let me just play the audio for you guys. Yes, are you guys ready? Just read out the questions. Do let me know when you guys are ready for the audio. That is the name of the person. This is a proper noun. It's a name of a person. Whose novels are these? Okay?
Now listen and answer questions.
Yes, if you guys are ready, I have already played the audio. Ready? Okay, fine.
25 to 30.
Okay, so Now shall we think about a topic linked to each novel?
Yes, I've printed out a list of Dickens's novels in the order they were published, in the hope you'd agree to focus on him.
You're lucky I did agree. Let's have a look. Okay, the first was The Pickwick Papers, published in 1836. It was very successful when it came out, wasn't it? And was adapted for the theatre straight away.
There's an interesting point, though, that there's a character who keeps falling asleep, and that medical condition was named after the book, Pickwickian syndrome.
Oh, so why don't we use that as the topic and include some quotations from the novel?
Right. Next is Oliver Twist. There's a lot in the novel about poverty, but maybe something less obvious.
Well, Oliver is taught how to steal, isn't he? We could use that to illustrate the fact that very few children went to school, particularly not poor children, so they learnt in other ways.
Good idea. What's next?
Maybe Nicholas Nickleby? Actually, he taught in a really cruel school, didn't he?
That's right. But there's also the company of touring actors that Nicholas joins. We could do something on theatres and other amusements of the time. We don't want only the bad things, do we?
OK.
What about Martin Chuzzlewit? He goes to the USA, doesn't he?
Yes. And Dickens himself had been there a year before and drew on his experience there in the novel.
I wonder, though, the main theme is selfishness. So we could do something on social justice? No, too general. Let's keep to your idea. I think it would work well.
He wrote Bleak House next. That's my favourite of his novels.
Yes, mine too.
Oh,
His satire of the legal system is pretty powerful.
that's true. But think about Esther, the heroine. As a child, she lives with someone she doesn't know is her aunt, who treats her very badly. Then she's very happy living with her guardian, and he puts her in charge of the household. And at the end, she gets married, and her guardian gives her and her husband a house, where, of course, they're very happy.
Yes, I like that.
What shall we take next? Little Dorrit? Old Mr. Dorrit has been in a debtor's prison for years.
So was Dickens's father, wasn't he?
That's right.
What about focusing on the part when Mr. Dorrit inherits a fortune and he starts pretending he's always been rich?
Good idea.
Okay. So next we need to think about what materials we want to illustrate each issue. That's going to be quite hard.
Okay, that is the end of the audio. I have already written the hints for you guys so that you can quickly identify the answers. And what I have written is they are exactly the same what they have taught spoken, right? So I have just written the hints and I'm going to highlight the major hints from where you can extract the answer, जहाँ से आप आंसर निकाल सकते हो. So पहला hint medical है आपके लिए. Just match your answer with that. Oliver Twist पॉवर्टी के बारे में, बट उसने एक कॉन्ट्राडिक्ट बात करी. बट taught and learned, that is a keyword here. That's not about poverty. Okay. Then ninth is Nicholas Nickleby. टूरिंग के बारे में बात कर रहा था. ठीक है. ओके. सो थिएटर्स एम्यूजमेंट की बात कर रहे हैं. देन यूएसए डिकिंस के ट्रैवल्स की बात कर रहा है. यूएसए ट्रैवल करा था उसने, तो यहाँ से हमें हिंट मिल जाता है. ब्लीक हाउस ही इज टॉकिंग अबाउट अ हीरोइन जो अपनी आंट के घर में रहती थी, जो उसके साथ खुश नहीं थी, लेकिन उसने शादी कर ली, उसको घर मिल गया. सो शी वॉज हैप्पी. सो इट्स अ स्टोरी ऑफ अ वुमेन, एक वुमेन की जिंदगी की स्टोरी है. लिटिल डॉरिट रिच है, ये हिंट है. सो आई होप द आंसर्स आर क्लियरली okay. Answers are clear. So how are you going to find the answers? Let's quickly write down here. So first one, medical से हमें medicine word मिल रहा है. So G is the answer for this clearly. Medical, medicine. Oliver Twist, learn. Poverty नहीं है क्योंकि उसने but बोला था. but के बाद वाला आंसर है. taught, learnt means education. So B is the right answer for this. Nicholas Nickleby, touring actor से आपको लगेगा it is Dickens travels, but no, it was theaters and amusements. Theater amusement का मतलब होता है entertainment. So D is the right answer for this, right? मूविंग टुवर्ड्स द नेक्स्ट वन, मार्टिन. इट इज यूएसए, डिकिंस के ट्रैवल की बात कर रहे हैं, सो सी इज द राइट आंसर फॉर दिस. करेक्ट. देन ब्लीक हाउस, दे आर टेलिंग अबाउट द स्टोरी ऑफ अ विमेन्स लाइफ. जो हीरोइन थी, ठीक है, उसकी बात कर रहे हैं. वो अपने आंट के घर में रहती थी, पूरी स्टोरी है. दैट इज अबाउट द ब्लीक हाउस एंड दैट इज एच. एंड कमिंग टू द लिटिल डॉरेट, रिच वेल्थ होता है, सो एफ इज द राइट आंसर फॉर दिस. करेक्ट. So this is how we are going to write. Identify the keywords. Now as you can see, I have identified the keywords and marked, I have highlighted them, so my answers are all correct. Right? So these are the answers in series G, B, D, C, H, F. I hope it is clear to everybody. Let me see how many of you scored 6 on 6. So we have Randeep Singh, then gaming, very good. Urvaj, nice. Very good. Then we have Karamjeet, 6 on 6. Deepti, very good. Navneet Kaur, I believe that after this video, today's session, आपके matchups कभी गलत नहीं होंगे. Ravi Kumar, gaming. Then we have Simranpreet Kaur, very good guys, all correct. Jasmine. Oh, that's great. Ishrat, very good. You're feeling over the moon. Nice. Arshpreet Kaur, very good, 6 on 6. Then we have Amandeep, Love Singh, very good. Preet Kaur, Preet Sidhu. I can see most of the students have actually got 6 on 6. Preeti. ठीक है. So this is how you are going to solve these questions. In this way, your all answers will be correct. Believe me, and I believe that आफ्टर वॉचिंग दिस सेशन आपके मैचअप्स कभी गलत नहीं होंगे. राइट. वेरी गुड गाइज, वेरी गुड. इफ स्टिल देर इज एनी डाउट, क्विकली राइट इट डाउन इन द चैट बॉक्स. अदरवाइज दिस इज द एंड ऑफ टुडेज सेशन. कंफ्यूजन इन 10. यू कैन रिवाइंड द ऑडियो. उसने बोला था ट्रैवलिंग, डिकिंस की ट्रैवलिंग के बारे में बात कर रहे थे, यूएसए गए थे. ओके. यस, फैन पेज, वी हैव टुमारो क्लास एट 12 noon. ओके. एंड वी हैव डेली क्लासेस एट 12 noon एंड एट 1 at 7 PM इन द इवनिंग. MCQ करवा देंगे बिल्कुल. ओके गाइज, थैंक यू सो मच for joining today's session, and to get free study material you can join us on Telegram. The name of the Telegram channel is IELTS capital _ this is _ M capital AD small _ E capital ASY small. Right. Okay, now we have reading session, and to get paid online classes you can contact on this number which is visible on the screen. We provide individual focus, writing, speaking evaluations, assured results. Harfateh, I recommend you to just rewind the video and watch it again. The audio will be repeated itself. ठीक है. Thank you so much for joining today's session. I'll see you tomorrow at 12 noon again. But tomorrow we are going to cover reading part. Let me know which type of question you want to cover. We have already covered yes, no, not given. We have covered true, false, not given. We have covered MCQs, right? And we have also covered match the information. Yes, do let me know which type of questions you want to cover tomorrow. Gaming, we have already covered MCQs in reading as well as in listening. MCQs are also covered. Thank you, Nikesh, thank you. Krishna, you need to contact on the number. This is the number. Contact on this number, okay, for personal classes. Table completion. Okay, we have already covered list of headings also. List of headings भी कर लिए हमने. So tomorrow we are going to cover table completion. Okay, let's see then. Okay. Or maybe fill-ups, right? We'll do this list of headings someday. किसी दिन करेंगे, right? Okay, thank you so much for joining today's session. Bye-bye, take care. God bless you all, and thank you once again for joining. God bless you all.